Yo, 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 welcome to another Unfiltered Jefe Podcast with the Jefe Hippie and your boy, NFL exclusive Phil Jones. My dog,
Hey,
what it do?
not
Big
much, bro.
time.
Not much. Been a minute.
I saw you had a big weekend, brother, a big week or a big day, night interview segment.
Man, was wild. It had been a big what week and a half because the following Friday, not this past Friday, but the Friday before, got a chance to interview like the first Raiders head coach Tom Flores, who was actually the first Latino head coach in the NFL.
Right,
Uh, Went to the Nationals game where they had the shooting at.
right. I was out there the next day. I didn't even know what happened. I
Man,
was sitting at the U-Haul across from the Nats, and I saw your drone. I was like, "What?" I was like, "What? What happened?" But yeah,
madness, bruh. And then, Friday I had the opportunity to interview Calvin Johnson.
right. That's
So
dope. One of
wild
the
week,
greatest
bruh.
wide receivers ever, bro. You just did this, huh? So before you continue, that's another shot to that punk ass person who tried to question my man's credibility. Take that, pow to the kisser. Alrighty then. Go ahead, Phil. I'm gonna listen to you.
Hey, look, I put it like this. He actually came back and apologized, so we're
Oh,
gonna,
well,
we gonna
good.
leave him alone.
I hope he saw what I said.
I think he did.
He should have.
I think
That
he
was
did.
wrong. That was
You
wrong.
know, but you know what? It's not just me. It's a few guys that are like in the same boat as me, and it's folks that want to do that shit just for the hell of it because, well, I don't see you on TV. I don't see you with a check mark by your side. I mean, look, it ain't gotta always be that way. So
Right.
if you know someone's in the industry, just trust them on that
That
word
experience.
about 85, 90% of the time. Trust them on it.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Sorry, Phil. I'm driving.
you're phrasing. There you go. There you go. There you go. I was about to say, I'm like, damn, you disappeared and you came
Yeah,
back.
I'm doing. Look, look. This is what's happening, Phil. When you said what time you wanted to do this, I knew I was going to be on a job. So I went out to Delaware. I picked up this queen size mattress and this couch that has me sitting with my damn chest on the steering wheel, bro. I'm like, this is how close, like, as far as you see my hand go, that's how far the steering wheel is. I'm up on this, Joe.
Oh shit.
I got the whole couch in the back of my truck. You know, coming back from
Yeah.
Delaware, I'm about to go through that Baltimore County area. So it's just like, who knows? I was just trying to make sure I made the 1 o'clock. But yeah, go ahead, man.
So
How was that experience, yo? Like, that was dope.
I mean, yeah, it was an honor. It was a great honor to be able to talk to someone that has played the game the way he did, the records he set, the impact he played. You had to double team this man at times.
His team
Shit.
sucked, and they still had to double team him, and he still cooked it. They didn't
And
have
the thing
no
about it,
weapons.
if you really look at it, the Detroit Lions had two skilled players that went in the Hall of Fame. They caused to quit early in their career.
Well, also he had that nagging toe injury too, which I know people don't think a toe injury is bad until you've had one. I have a nagging toe injury
Sir,
that comes back and forth, and
you
it
preaching to the
sucks.
crowd. You preaching to
It
the
sucks.
choir right here. Them toe injuries ain't no joke. I had
But it will sit you down for sure.
shit. Even when you stomp that toe that you were trying to get to heal, it's like someone has shot you about 4 or 5 times.
I do it all the time. It's my big toe, bro. I do it all the time, bro. I hit that joint. It's like I jammed it playing basketball years ago, and it's like I don't know how to pop
It didn't really
but I'm
heal
not gonna
properly. Yeah,
manually do it. Yeah, it's something, bro, and it just and every time I try to be cautious and I hit it, I'd be like, oh God,
bruh. So
like
when everybody was scattering at the Nationals game, some woman stepped on my big toe, bruh.
I know your face
You
probably said
saw,
I
bro.
got
You
all
saw
green.
the pain in my face. Somebody said, "Were you shot?" And I said, "Motherfucker!" Somebody stepped on my toe.
Pretty much felt like it. The way that the sharp pain hit your body, you be like, my
Bro, you
toe.
know
I thought it
how
was the big toe.
huh? Oh shit, you the froze. Ah, damn it. What you say?
Nah,
Can you
you
hear me?
said. I said it's always the big toe. Yeah, I can hear you.
Bruh, the worst thing about it was this. You know how Steven was in Django when that motherfucker was like, motherfucker, you son of a bitch. I was like, look, I got to a wall afterwards, just cussing up a storm. I was like, you bitch, damn it. That shit is the worst. I don't wish that shit on anybody. Anybody. But you know, enough
Well,
about all that, bro. We got a lot of stuff to like dive into, man. I mean, we didn't get a chance to discuss that whole finale of Loki.
yep, we have not. And let's start there. You know what, Phil? You can leave this one today. Like I said, I'm driving. I'm almost back. But you know what I love, real quick, just a brief for who care. Like the company has like I was looking at my calendar, and when I really started putting my stuff up on Yelp, and it's like it's real blank. It's like maybe one, two spots on my calendar, and then it's like every day, every day for like the next 3 weeks, bro. And it's like 2 a days, 3 a days, and it's like I'm really like blessed, and I'm kind of humbled by that, like by seeing what's going on and just the reviews and the response I get from people, and how
Yeah,
some of these guys like cancel on people last minute because they don't think the money's worth it. I show up, I do the job ASAP. They pay me double. They pay me. A dude yesterday paid me triple of what we had agreed to, just because me and my worker came out there and busted Joe down in an hour and was in and out, dropped them off and kept it going. They were just like, damn. So it's just like, man, the business has been great. It's been a lot though. Like it's a lot of driving. I do more driving to the areas than I actually do the work because the work is just quick moves. I don't like doing big stupid jobs. So quick
right.
moves, quick calls, couple of hundred, and it's about time. What I can make in 3 hours, doing a couple of hauls rather than working an 8 hour moving job. It's just I don't know. But anyways, it's been great and it's been awesome. And that's what my week and everything has been filled out. I've been trying to take a day off. I can't. People be like, "Oh, are you available on your day off?" Like they don't know it's my day off.
Ah,
Like in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, I don't got no appointments tomorrow. I'm good." Oh, are we on for tomorrow? Damn. I guess we are. Can you do something at 10 a.m.? I guess I can. You know what I'm saying? So
hey,
it's been great. But
supply and
Loki,
demand.
yeah, Loki, dude. Okay, pause. Before you start grinning with your big fat head and smiling, I told you, I but right. Like I said, the person at the end would probably be Loki, which I was wrong. But I was like, they would call the dude. I couldn't say the name. Like I could never figure out the name of the title of the last person that was going to like be at the end. What the one the one remaining? What is his name?
The one who remains. Oh
Thank
no,
you. I was
he
trying to
who
say that.
remains.
So I was right in the sense that I was going to get the he who remain person, But I was wrong in the sense that I said it was Loki, because I didn't think they was gonna give us Kane. But that was so dope. That was so dope, son. That was so dope to because as it's coming, it's like, yo, every everything is pointing to him. Just like everything pointed to Mephisto. Like everything pointed to um uh Quicksilver. But then they slapped us in the face and like, no, it ain't. So I'm like, they're not gonna give us Kane. No way. No way. And he was sitting there and I was like, Phil is going to cut me up. That was dope. That
Yo,
was dope.
I wanted, you know what I meant to, matter of fact, I did send you that photo of Kang. I was like,
I still think he's more Immortus. Like
you know
he's
what? He is. You're correct on that one. You're correct on that one. He is more of a. He's more the version of Immortus, where I'm still evil, but I'm the less of evils that you got to face of me.
he's old evil. He's done so much. I'm tired now. I don't have the energy like you young lads do. I
So that
love that
means
cameo.
if I'm right, Immortus is about. I think it's about older than he's older than Thor.
You know what would be dope though? If in the Eternals he does another cameo because they go back to ancient times. Like
You
suppose
end
you
up
get a
seeing, yeah,
cameo, you get a scene of just the king and you see him like you don't even got to say nothing. It could just be like a quick the king of Egypt and you see him just kind of like
just standing there, just
yeah,
like, yeah.
that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Like I want to start seeing the interweaving. I want to see people start popping up. I don't need just Solo. We had Solo for 10 years. Give me crossovers.
See how they fit within the timeline of like that event going on. Like, oh shit, like he was there during this whole major climax in this movie, but you also seeing him. You see what part he played within this time. Then you go to this time, and then you go to that time, and like, see now this is the wild thing. We're going to see all the versions of Kang. And
Yeah,
you
I would
know,
hope
there's a
so.
version of
But
Kang that is
there's so many though. There's like the Scarlet Centurion. There's young the Iron Lad. There's
I know
Kang the
Iron Lad is
Conqueror.
he's like a descendant of Reed Richards.
Iron Lad is King the Conqueror. He's just 16. He's just a
Yeah,
kid. And his older self comes to him, basically telling him that this is who he's going to become. You're going to become me, King the Conqueror, conqueror of multiverses, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, hell no, I don't want to be like you. So he tried everything in his power to be
corrupt.
good, but he was always the back, like the underneath story, which will be a great story to see, is that he's always fearful that he's still going to become Kane, that guy that showed up as such.
Exactly.
So that's a dope joke. But did you? The one thing I liked about Loki, and I kept thinking about when I was watching this show, is we don't know when it takes place. It was like because of the time that it's in this void. It could be taking place at any time. So I ended up seeing a video. I don't want to say let me not Cosmic Wonder or my
Are
I
you
don't want to
saying
get my
when
Iron
WandaVision took
Fire.
place when her powers had started to fully manifest?
At the same time, they synced they had synced, they had synced the two synced the two together.
Hold on, you glitching, bro.
And with the storyline that they was presenting.
Hold on, run that back again. You
Phil,
glitched the whole time.
I was saying they have like somebody had put the two ending frames of like the Wanda Vision Jones and the Loki, and like they sync them up, and it's like if you watch them at the same time when certain things are happening in WandaVision, it's at the same time, it's certain things happening in Loki, like the multiverse is breaking when she becomes the Scarlet Witch, and when he dropped like that little coin on the table, uh, uh, Agatha the Heart, like it was, bro. You gotta watch. I'll try to
No, I
find
saw,
it.
I saw. No, I know what you're talking about. I saw the
Yeah.
same thing.
So
And
that
then
joint is
when
dope.
she finally went into that form, he looked over, and
Yeah,
it was like,
right, like I don't know what's going on now. Like this is
bruh.
crazy.
The best thing about it, he improv the whole entire thing, no
Hey,
script.
dope. That's how
When
you do it, though.
I
That's what
swear to
makes
you,
acting better. That's what makes
he
acting
needs to.
better.
I'm gonna tell you this: that episode, if he doesn't win an award for that shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hey, y'all, get out of here, Phil.
Bruh, because you knew damn well when you saw it, you were all hyped. You saw, like, he brought that character to true form, like better than when we saw Ultron with James Spader, better than when we saw with Thanos with James Brolin. I'm telling you this.
But he only did it in a small scene. At least when you
Exactly,
see
just
him
in that little
work
small
his
set,
character.
he sold it. Because when you go back and read how Kang was or how Immortus was, you're just like, oh shit, this some bitch got it. And just hey, but the thing of it is, with everybody's like, Loki's trying to get back to the TVA and try to say this, like, I know who he is. They're like, what? What's your name? Because Sylvie did the actions that Sylvie did caused the multiverse to just take a big ass shit. And the thing of it is, shit, Loki doesn't even know who the fuck he is now.
Right? Do you think? I mean, well, we obviously know that they're going to come back with a season 2, but do you think that either Sylvie or Loki makes an appearance in Doctor Strange?
I'm gonna go with Loki.
I think they might save Sylvie for the TV shows, but it would be it's because it's like and I don't mind watching 2.5 hour, 3 hour movies if it makes sense, but because they got so much they're packing into these movies, it's like
You leaving so much out, and like that's what I'm saying. Like
right, right,
when they had Avengers Endgame being about 3.5 hours to 4 hours, I had no problem with that because I knew I
yeah,
was
cool.
going to get everything from it.
Everything I need, at least as much as I could get that made sense. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to do Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, that movie has, unless it's going to tail off into another movie, that movie has to be at least 2.5 hours long. Like, you have all these new characters you're introducing. You have all these stories. Mordo. Who knows if Dormammu name is dropped? You got the new what's the big eye jump? The new monster.
Shuma Gordon.
Gorath or something. Gorath.
Bro, you know how
Why?
people are underestimating this motherfucker? People are
Why? He's
really
super dope.
underestimating him.
He's super adult.
Bro, this man is like an ancient evil god. Like,
Yeah,
motherfuckers do
he's
not.
savage, bro.
This motherfucker was like, I will mind fuck you. I will mind fuck the mind fuck.
And then they name drop Nightmare and Loki. So it's
Bro,
like, are we going to get a Nightmare? Like, it's so many things. They're bringing what's that character that can jump? The girl who can jump through time. I mean, through portals and all that. She's going to be in the movie.
shit. Say, what's the
America
name?
Chavez.
Yeah,
America
American
Chavez.
Chavez.
You got all these people. Scarlet Witch. Okay. Does Vision show up? Like, where the hell Vision at? Like, where Vision is chilling? He's just gonna take off, find Theseus on the ship. What's going on? So it's like you still got the Spider-Man thing. Does like, is Spider-Man gonna be in this? Like, what? It's so much. So it's like, I'm not mad if we get a 2.5, 3 hour movie. I feel like it's required. You got too much story to tell to shortchange it.
And see, the other thing, and see, now the other thing we're gonna have to figure out is this with Shang-Chi. We don't know where that's gonna take place. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell we seeing Wong go against Abomination.
But then again, we do kind of know where it takes place in a sense. Like, I would think it takes place around the time that Captain America and the Falcon, I mean, Captain America and the Winter Soldier show, because
Okay.
that city that they went to looks like, I mean, it looks like it's fell at like
Mandapore.
the same time. It has like the
Yeah.
same. So I would think it's around there, right before.
It would make
I guess,
no, yeah, you're right. It would
yeah.
make sense, especially like with them being in there around that time when they reach Mandapore. Yeah, no, that makes a
Sharon
lot
might
of
pop
sense.
up. Sharon Carter should make a cameo in there. To be honest, like, or at least a power broker reference. Because if he gonna be there, you got to make it all make sense. I know they're gonna do it, but make it all make sense.
You're absolutely right on that one.
That'd be dope. I'm so happy about the movies, but I'm even happier about the cameos. I want to see Daredevil standing in the freaking courtroom for Peter Parker. I'm gonna go nuts. Did you hear about Kingpin coming back? So
Yes.
you bring it back, Vincent, however you say his last name.
Wilson
You bringing him back? Oh, hell yes, hell yes. He was an amazing Kingpin.
When you saw season 1, how he was just savage, like
with the door on the dude.
Yes, it took my man's head off. I was done off that shit, bro.
I loved it.
Now here's the thing. Now, you know what I just realized? So because of the multiverse, everything that has happened is literally fucking canon now.
It could be. That's why the what if might possibly be canon, because they were saying that Sharon Carter, I mean the red hair Carter,
Peggy Carter, yeah.
In Multiverse of Madness as Captain Britain or Captain Carter or whatever her name gonna be, and she gonna be like the Captain America
Super Soldier version, yeah.
Yeah. So who knows? I want Kane to pop up. Like, I mean, he don't even have to be there long. I just want him to pop up. Like, he's there. You see him in the background. Like, Kane's just kind of like watching. Like, I don't know, bro. Still got so much going on. I just can't wait. Like, I'm excited. It's the best time now.
I'm still on the fact what shit was it Immobus? I'm still on the fact on what he said about vampires on the same level as Kree and Titans.
You know, they gotta build it up. They gotta build it up for Blade.
Bruh, the fact that we're gonna know that Blade is that strong, that tier level of strength.
Hell yeah, man! You were taking out all the vampires, bro. I still think there's something with Sony not telling us. They're going to cross over at some point.
Well, they did slip up recently. And said that, yeah, we're going to be implicating them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, and that's what I'm saying, we're going to end up getting Blade versus Morbius. No, that's what it was. Yeah.
What?
But the other thing is this. We might end up getting that vampire war that the Avengers had dealt with for a while back. So pretty much the shit that was going with like the multiverse of madness and shit, all demons and all that shit coming out of there, because they said anything could be coming out of that multiverse going back from the ancient one. Now, if if you recall how they had it set up recently when Blade had joined the Avengers, it was I want to say, was it Janet? Janet had found him. The Wasp had found Blade chained up in one of Dracula's temples or some shit like that. And she was like, "Are you a friend or foe?" He said, "I have no quarrel with you, but I want Dracula's head." She was like, "Oh, we on the same page. So we're gonna make you an Avenger." He was like, "Good enough for me." I'm like, shit. And if you
Now
really
I'm excited they made Blade an Avenger, so we'll get to see him a lot often.
man, and you're also bringing in, and then you're also bringing in Wolverine with the X-Men. You know, you bring them in. Blade and Wolverine have done shit together at times, and then you're gonna get the other thing I'm forgetting about. Bro, we got Moon Knight. You got Moon Knight. That means you're gonna get the Midnight Suns. Bro, my mind is so overwhelmed with that shit. Whoo.
They're still supposed to bring in the same Punisher, whatever, Benthal.
Yeah, you know he's from this area. He's from the DC area.
Who?
John Berthal.
What?
Yeah.
Man, a little short self.
Shit, man. Look, DC got represented by any means necessary. Shit.
You know what I do want though, as a requirement for Wolverine?
He's got to be short. He's got. You know who I think could
bringing back Hugh Jackman. He has to be short.
You know what? I think this guy can pull it off. I just got to make sure.
My freaking door, son of a bitch. Hold on.
Because Hugh Jackman was what? About what? He was 6'3". So you know what? I know some. He's five. He's about like five. He's about what? 5'10". I mean, he ain't that tall, but I mean, like 5'10". You know, he in the 5 foot range. Shit.
Man, they need to have a 5'8" Wolverine.
I don't know. Shit, I don't know that many actors that are 5'8".
What? Excuse me. And when have you started seeing extremely tall actors all the time?
Yeah, you know, shit, I forgot Tom Cruise ass shit.
Did you not notice in Space Jam, which we're going to talk about, Don Cheadle was like tall as LeBron, and I was like, yeah, stop it. Don Cheadle is like 5'7", bro.
Yeah, he 5'8". Yeah, that's a short motherfucker.
I gotta fucking pull it over there. Fuck this. Shit. I'm in a bad fucking spot to have to do this.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, shit. Who you gonna go with? You want to go with Daniel Radcliffe, old 5'5" ass?
Hell no. Daniel Radcliffe.
I mean, other than that, you know, it ain't that many, bro. Because some of them other motherfuckers, they old as shit. I mean, you know, the best guy you could probably roll with is Scott Eastwood. Scott Eastwood about the best one that could fit that Wolverine look. And I mean, he still wasn't five. Like I said, he's still about what, 5'9", 5'10". I mean, that's the best one you can go with for right now. And I think that would be a good idea to go with him. Because if you remember, if they said if they were going to do X-Men way back in the day, it would have been Clint Eastwood playing Wolverine.
That's not going to work, Clint Eastwood.
I mean, way back in the day, like back in the like 80s, if they did like an X-Men movie, they said, I think 80s or early 90s, they said they would use Clint Eastwood.
Would you feel lucky? Is today your
Bub.
lucky day? What would you say?
You feel lucky, bub? But
yeah, it sounds like that.
But I tell you this, like overall, it's you look at who they're putting together right now. This is going to be real. It's going to be really solid for Marvel going forward. Now the other, now the one thing I've been looking at, and I'm praying this happens, bruh. I'm praying this happens. So when they have was it Captain Marvel 2, I think it's the Marvels. We're gonna see Blue Marvel finally. Adam Bashir.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. That man is underrated. My man took down Hyperion like it was nothing. Bitch slapped the Hulk like it was nothing. So you gotta. It's time to introduce him. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I say you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Oh, the Flash movie's starting to look real interesting, bro.
When's that supposed to come out?
Next year.
We ain't about to look. We're gonna talk about movies that actually came out. Then we can talk about Flash. But we missed out too many weeks. Flash is at the end. What's the other joint we missed that we should talk about? Did we talk about 1666?
No, we didn't. Oh my God, that was good.
Only thing I did not really like was
how they were how she jumped, like she kind of got like possessed and like reenact like the whole thing that went down.
That I don't like that.
Yeah, it was kind of confusing. It was like, you should have just showed her on what it went with her instead of you being like kind of like possessed and like reliving this shit. But yo, to find out that like that whole line that it came from like the sheriff and his family where it started, that shit that was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn written out. The black guy that was the janitor, he had me cracking up a little bit.
Right.
But I think, R.L. Stein, he had some good fucking books back in the day, man. Even before he did Goosebumps. I think
R.L., he got some good shit.
I think this is the best route Netflix should take. Get some of those just start doing some of those movies with some of R.L. Stein's books. I mean, some shit, not just his book. There's a few other good horror books that were out way back in the day that I think some of these movies or movie industry should really start to inquire about. Not going to say all because some.
If we haven't explained it, 1666 is part 3, but it's basically the part 1 in the order of the Netflix series that started in 1994, Fear Street. So it's basically Fear Street. And this one is it starts with the girl it begins with the last one ending with the girl being possessed and taking her back to relive Seraphir's life, where you learn that basically Seraphir was not a witch. She just was, she loved the girl, and that was against their beliefs. And so um, there was also witchcraft happening, but it wasn't her, it was the officer's ancestors. So it played this whole, um, you know, God
Yeah.
damn, bro. I something my car, yeah. I got something up my vehicle right now, and I'm in a bad spot where I can't get over. Like I'm on 95, and everything
Oh
is tight on
shit.
this jump. Yeah,
Was your car
I gotta
rocking?
get over. No, my car is fine. It's just it's giving me a notification on my dashboard, and I need to like, yeah, get over and like maybe because I've been driving a long time today, so my car is like, yo, I'm hot, bro. You need to like, but there ain't too many places to pull over right here. You know? I got to get the fuck
Not
over.
on 95, man. Shit.
Oh, I think I see a little spot right here. This shit is not about to work out. Been driving way too long today. I didn't want to go to Delaware, but
Yeah, that's
I
a hike, bro.
not really. Hour and a half.
What are we forgetting? I feel like we're forgetting something, bro.
Um, well, Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam.
How'd you feel
Uh,
about that, Jam?
huh?
How'd you feel about Space Jam?
I mean, it's a kids movie. I felt it was pretty good for it. I like how they did all like the cameo reference, like, oh, you can't. All the tunes got kicked out of Looney Tune world, so they either jumped in the DC universe or they jumped in the Rick and Morty universe. So
Yeah, I love when Rick and Morty popped up.
yeah, that was hilarious. Hey, I enjoyed it. I mean, you got some folks that are like, oh, I didn't like LeBron anymore. I'm like, bro, you're 35, 40 years old, bitching, complaining about you don't like LeBron James. Don't watch the damn movie. Look, it's a kid's fucking movie.
All right.
Like, it was pretty much good. I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. People were like saying that the way LeBron was portrayed as far as being like the villain of the movie, like they didn't know if you're supposed to root for LeBron or root for the son. I'm just like, yo, why are y'all missing the point?
I'm like, bro, like it's a kids movie. Y'all had like a whole like heated, in-depth debate on why he was the villain, how he was terrible. I'm like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Watch the movie or not watch the movie. That's all you gotta do. The only motherfucker to this day I will consider who fucked up a movie is Star-Lord and Infinity War. You had this motherfucker Thanos straightened out. We got this motherfucker. Then now you had to fuck it up and hit this man in the face. You stupid motherfucker. I hate that man to this day for that shit. But everybody's like, well, Sylvie fucked up the multiverse. I said it was bound to happen. We needed the multiverse to fuck up so we can get what we want, okay? But yo, have you seen Wrath of Men?
No.
Dude. Jason Statham, that motherfucker, he was on point with that movie, bro.
It's on Netflix.
You know
I feel like I just seen the title of that somewhere.
you gotta rent that joint right now. It's like only like if you do like Amazon Prime, it's like only $5.99. It's one of Guy Ritchie's films. It's Jason Statham, he's playing like the armored truck driver. But
he always played the same role, though. That's the thing.
No,
Driving,
this bruh, it's a whole different look. You're like, hold on, what? So that, and then you jump back to the present time. But it explains a lot of what went down within. Watch it. Other thing I didn't get a chance to watch was Nobody. I knew that. I know a lot of people said that shit was good. So I gotta watch that shit today, bro.
2 5-star reviews for your boy. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and send that in. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all said. Appreciate y'all leaving the 5 stars.
They gave you that 5-star review. All right.
I'm tired, bro, and I'm mad I gotta sit here for a second. But yeah. So now you were talking about the Flash, Joe. When you said come out next year?
So the film
this
production and filming's going on right now. I'm gonna be real, man. I know some people are gonna hate me for saying it, but I don't give a damn. I'm fine with them bringing back Ben Affleck as that Batman.
I don't want Robert Pattinson.
Well, here's the thing. He's Earth 2. They're doing a whole multiverse. So apparently I found out that Robert Pattinson's Batman, that's the Earth 2 Batman. So he's not like the original. He's not like Batman Prime.
The original one should be who? Which one should Christian Bale be?
They said he would be. They said he was like Earth 3 or Earth 5 or some shit like that. They were saying.
They had a chance to have a great universe and ruined it. With the first movie, when they had Superman break the damn neck of Zod. That's when you knew this is going to be something totally different.
Well, hey, think about it. Flashpoint. Remember with Flashpoint, shit can get altered. So that whole shit with Superman snapping Zod's neck may not even happen.
It happened.
I mean, we know it happened, but it could be reverted.
It could be. Too late.
Nah, you know what? Where's this shit at? This had me like, this is why Warner Brothers had the problem that they have. Hold up.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Bro,
so many movies this year, yo.
We have so many movies on the way. It's not even funny. That's why I'm like, I'm going to be set. I'm going to be set. I'm going to love it. I'm going to embrace it. Here we go. Okay, here you go. David Goyer says Warner Brothers asked him to change using Clark's spaceship to destroy Zod's ship. Goyer and company asked why. The reply from Warner Brothers is priceless. If Superman uses that pod and it destroys while saving the city, how is he ever going to get back home to Krypton? You see why Warner be having that problem?
They gotta build my taste back because they didn't ruin too many movies. They made one.
You see why Warner Brothers executives suck ass and ruin the DC universe for like cinematic. Now the animated movies are fucking great.
Them just be fire.
Like Dark Side War. Oh my gosh, that was so brutal, beautiful, magnificent.
It was so brutal.
Yo,
Beautiful.
motherfuckers were dying. Like that motherfucker Dick Grayson got just stabbed in the chest. Like, fuck you, man. You thought you gonna live. Cool. But here's the reply that Goya and Company came back. The response from Goya and Company is solid gold. Krypton blew up, you idiot. You saw 30 minutes of it. I'm just like, how the fuck did you forget that Krypton just fucking blew up? We started the movie off with this shit for 30 fucking minutes, and then you said, why are you gonna blow up Kal-El's ship and he needs to get back to Krypton? Bruh, I'm telling you. And I think that's why you heard about so many other directors that end up switching over and saying, okay, I'll take your deal at Marvel, because they were so fed up with the stupidity of fucking Warner Brothers.
Right.
I'm so glad that, like, with who they had in, like, right now, they left James Gunn alone with Suicide Squad. From what I've heard from everybody, you know, some folks that got like an early like screening of it, they said the shit is great.
I mean, you know he's good at doing team up films. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Now, somebody was like, because you don't have, and people think it's because Warner Brothers have given like Zack Snyder like a whole hard fucking time over the years that they were doing that shit. Because if you look at how they did Aquaman was pretty damn good. The first one, the woman was good. I ain't gonna say the second one because that shit was boring as shit. I mean, I don't give a fuck what anybody said. It was boring as shit. I fell asleep on that shit. And then you hear people saying, I take back my wish. I take back my wish. Get the fuck out of here, that bullshit. That soft ass shit. I was like, oh my gosh. Sorry, but this is just horrible.
How you feel about them Bucks winning that championship, bro? Are you happy?
Let me get my Giannis voice. I want 50 chicken nuggets, not 51, not 52, but 50.
Did he say that for real?
Yes. And let me get a large lemonade, but with split with a Sprite.
Ew.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Hey, that shit hits sometimes.
Come on now. It's already lemonade enough. Leave it alone.
He was like, Chick-fil-A, 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 Chick-fil-A.
That did not answer the question of how do you feel about them winning the ship?
I was happy for them. I was happy for them to win. Another reason why I was happy for them, not just for Giannis, not just for Chris Middleton, that I've been preaching over the years.
His name is Giannis.
What I say?
Giannis.
Why did I say? You know what? Long story short, I know somebody that's name is Giannis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it just clicks right in my head. But long story short, Bobby Portis, bro.
Yeah,
the shit that Bobby Portis went through in Chicago for that motherfucker, he knocked that motherfucker, Mirotic, knocked his ass out.
Broke his lips off.
I said, Bobby Portis is not a bad player. He's a good fucking player. When the Wizards picked him up, I said the Wizards should have held on to him. I had Wizards fans saying, no, he's trash, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
no, he wasn't.
I was like, bruh, you're smoking crack.
I wouldn't put all my eggs in his basket, but
I felt that if you worked with some like on a few little things, Bobby Portis, like scoring wise, I think Bobby Portis would have been someone that you could have kept for a long period of time.
Right.
And they didn't do it. And I was like, this is where you fucked up at. Bobby Portis went to Milwaukee and Bobby Portis went to work. Bobby Portis was a motherfucking bully. And I fucking love it. And I proved that shit. I'm fucking happy for Bobby Portis, man.
Yeah, he got him a nice little ring.
That motherfucker arms got big like this.
I'm not a big, Chris Paul fan.
I'm glad he got to the finals, but I'm gonna tell you this.
I don't care that he lost.
Somebody said one thing to me about Chris Paul. They said after he broke that girl's heart in NOLA, that man been cursed ever since. So I don't know what he got to do. I don't know, do some damn voodoo on his ass. He need to apologize to her ass and get that shit off of him.
What girl are you talking about?
One of them girl, I don't know. I was just like, oh, well, what can you say? I tell you this shit. PJ Washington about the stupidest motherfucker there is. You're like, who is PJ Washington? PJ Washington that plays for the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh yeah, I thought he was a basketball player. Yeah.
Motherfucker fucked Brittany Renner. Got a kid by her.
Who's Brittany Renner?
They broke it off, and now he got to pay child support. Whew. Everybody told you to leave that bitch alone.
I don't know who he is.
Look up PJ Washington and Brittany Renner.
I do not want to look up PJ Washington nor Brittany Renner. Who cares? Who cares about those people, Philip?
It was fucked up and funny.
You know what show is amazing? Have you watched this show?
Oh my gosh. Manifest.
You like it or you don't?
It's all right. It's all right. I can't knock it.
Yeah, it's a nice little show. It has its moments where it really blows me at times, but
so basically the creator of the show, he said what they're gonna do, they're gonna finish it off and do like a little like they'll probably do like a little movie. It'll probably be on like Peacock or maybe it might be on Netflix. So just to finish the series completely.
The people should die and they should not be saved. I'm mad that the guy who was about to freeze to death, that was supposed to die, just unthawed and was fine. Like, what? Like, what? What are you talking about? I need an explanation why he came back. Secondly, it messes up the theme of the story. Like, it's like everybody can't have a happy ending. It's like, I don't know. I just think the show would be best if it was 5 seasons long, and at the end of at the death date, they all just died. That would be dope. That would be dope. That would be dope, son. At least to me, as a movie watcher, I'd be like, yo, that was dope. They actually killed everybody. Everybody died. Nobody survived. That'd be dope. So, whatever. But we'll see what they do. Or who is the voice coming from? Like, and why is the voice helping the bad guys? I'm not finished. I'm not all the way caught up. I'm in like episode 2 on season 3. But now it's like the voices be talking to the bad people. And it's like, all right, what the hell is going on? So.
Right. I'm usually like all over the place when I've watched that shit. I'm just like, okay, all right.
This is the part that sucks, to be like 10 minutes from my house and this be going on. It's bullshit.
Update for you football wise. If you didn't heard, Jonathan Allen got an extension. Boy making money, $72 million.
Jonathan Allen, who the hell is that?
Washington.
You talking about the lineman?
Yeah. D tackle.
Yeah.
The one that's been clogging up the middle, that's been fucking shit up and beating motherfuckers' asses. Your tight end that you got, Logan Thomas, that used to play quarterback at Virginia Tech, got his extension. He had 72 receptions last year. And man, that was a steal by the by Washington. You know, I still say Redskin at that time. I don't give a damn. But Washington football team.
How was it the Cleveland Indians changed their name before the Redskins? Is it really that hard?
It's kind of weird. Why Washington hasn't figured out what they were gonna do with the team name. They've been sitting on it. So they decided to let some of the fans put their input on it. And, I think at the end of the 2021 season, they're going to be like, okay, here's the name. This is what you're going to have. So start of 2022, you're going to get the official new name for Washington.
Whatever. So stupid if you ask me.
I get it.
I mean, it's not that deep. Ain't that deep.
I'm just, and it really bothered me. I mean, but then again, there's some folks like, you shouldn't use that name anymore. Hey, we're in a new day and time. But
pretty much.
They're gonna make a new name. It's gonna happen.
Stop being so sensitive. Just the damn football team name. The Redskins. Y'all sitting here screaming and hollering. There's so much more shit going on in the world that needs our attention. No, let's argue about football team names.
I get it, bro. I just shake my head, bro.
Yeah.
You just kind of go with the flow with some things.
Stupid.
That it is, bro. That it is. But you need to watch.
I wish I was closer to my house. I'm still like fucking 8 damn exits away. And I know I'm going to have to pull back over. 95 long and stupid as shit, man.
It's like the never-ending story.
What you was about to say, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just thinking.
You need to watch Wrath of Men, bro. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it.
I mean, all his movies are fairly good and entertaining. So it's not like you're going to get a bad showing watching Jason Statham.
Yeah, you'll be highly entertained by it.
He always played a little calm, casual, kick your ass guy role. Like, so mild-mannered and respectable, and he just beats you up. Like, except on Expendables. He was still soft-spoken, but he was a little bit of an asshole in Expendables. But for the most part, and in War, he turned to a bad guy at the end of War. But for the most part, Jason Statham plays around the same character every movie. Like, I'm sorry. I love him. I love him kicking ass and driving his cars, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
He has a perfect niche, and he lives in it. And it's okay. I'm not knocking him.
There's been some movies where he wasn't.
He did try to play like a cowboy movie, but I ain't never watched that because I can't get down with certain cowboys. Cowboy movies seem to bore me. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in that time where like the black and white cowboy movies and yeah, I love. Oh yeah, no, I get bored as soon as I see a horse. Oh no, falling asleep.
I
Damn,
mean, you
dog.
watch you. I mean, you watch. So you don't watch westerns.
No, not really. It has to be. You have to like. You have to tell me like, hey, all right, suggest that I watch. Hey man, you should check this movie out. I'd be like, what is it? It's a western. Like, boo! But if you say it's good, it better be good.
I
Or
put it like this. Did you ever watch Mario Van Peebles' Posse?
I don't probably think so. Posse.
Watch that. I mean, it's history to it, but it's really fucking good. I mean, you watch Django.
I didn't want to watch it. It took me a very long time to watch that movie because I didn't
Really?
care. Bro, I don't care to watch white people call black people niggas and all that stuff, bro.
I feel you. I feel you on that one.
That stuff pisses me off, so I'm good. Like, I'm not gonna watch it. It's gonna piss me off. I'm alright.
Fair enough. There ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
This is bullshit, man.
That it is.
I got my fucking knees pressed to my chest and I'm getting fucking sick of stopping this car.
I mean, damn, how many minutes away are you from the house?
Who cares? Not close enough.
Shit.
Still got to go past fucking Jesse.
Yeah.
I just want to go the fuck home. This shit is done.
Well, shit. You said what, 30 minutes or what?
No. I don't even want to talk about it. So let's go talk about something else. I'm going to start getting mad.
All right, man.
So, yeah. What else? What else is new, bro?
I think that covers everything.
For the most part.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Yeah. There's nothing else that's came out that's grabbed my attention this year. But
I think the only thing that might grab my attention, let me see. Let's see where it is. I might watch He-Man Masters of the Universe Revelations. I might see how good that shit is. I'm gonna make sure I find something good.
well, we'll figure it out. And we're gonna put a show together since try to stay on our time. But we be bouncing. It's hard, dog. It's hard. It's hard to stay on that Friday schedule sometimes. And this Friday right now is already booked up, so I don't even. I'll figure out something.
Okay, August 20th, we got a movie by Jason Momoa, Sweet Girl.
But yeah, man.
Did you ever watch
We don't got nothing else for y'all. Phil reaching, talking about some August 20th. It's goddamn July 27th. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on in my car. And Phil's going to crack some NFL news. And bro, I'm gonna hit you up in a couple of days to see what we're gonna do for the show. But I gotta get to this truck. I gotta see what's going on.
All right, man. Well, look, man, you be safe out there, all right?
All right, man. You take it easy.
All right, take care.
All right, bro.